and have paired them together. And Asibe and I are very close friends. We are one of the first Greenhouse Scholars for the inaugural class of Illinois. So Greenhouse Scholars started here in 2012. A little bit more about me. So my parents moved from the west side of Chicago out to Westchester, Illinois, where I attended the Proviso Math and Science Academy in Forest Park. Came home one day to half of everything in the house taken away, and learned that my mother and my father would be going through a very nasty divorce. So put yourself into my shoes of having a bunk bed set that you've had since you're 10, and one of those bunk beds is missing. Half of everything in the house is missing. So going into panic mode, I just really tried to find ways of how do I become the first one in my family to get to college. And that was a very difficult challenge because I didn't have my family support really ever growing up. So my sophomore year of high school, after my father moved out of the household and my parents went through a very nasty divorce in 2009, I fell in love with a food science program and had the opportunity to intern with PepsiCo in Barrington. And that's really when I developed my passion for the food science and human nutrition field. So great that I was able to go back down to Champaign and study research, 7-week research study on childhood obesity and genetics. So how is food really affecting children, and how and why are they becoming obese? Throughout my senior year of high school, so I went to school 4 days out of the week. The 5th day of the week, I was doing research on low socioeconomic neighborhoods and why they didn't have grocery stores in their neighborhoods. So going through senior year, I stopped doing homework. I applied to 61 colleges and universities, got into all of them on a full ride, and then started applying to every single scholarship that I could, and that's how I came across Greenhouse Scholars. So throughout my college experience, thanks to Greenhouse Scholars, one of the biggest components that I really love was the mentorship. I was able to be paired with a guy named Brian Weed, who is from Hinsdale. He lived 15 minutes from my house, worked 5 minutes from my house, so that was great being able to come home and really connect about the struggles that I was facing when I was at college. Imagine being a first-generation college student, going to class, learning, coming, doing about 50 all-nighters my first semester. And I didn't drink coffee at all throughout college, and I still don't. Brian was really able to help mentor me in a way to give me hacks on how to get through college, what classes to take. Hey, Nick, like, you're such a business acumen guy. Why don't you take a business course? You may love it. Brian was really there when no one in my family was there, not even my father. And that's what I really appreciated about Greenhouse Scholars. Being able to put someone in my life who I can call now my father and have extended family and their support. And his wife, Janet, and his 3 kids have just really been open arms to me. Another component that I really love about Greenhouse Scholars as well is the peer support network. So really being able to reach out to folks saying, hey, you work at White Wave Foods in Denver. I have no clue what I want to do with my food science career. Can we just chat for 30 minutes and I just learn how you got through college, what internships you did, what was really most important to you about your career. And Greenhouse Scholar Support has just really helped me be able to launch my career in the food industry. So right now I'm a business process scientist at Kraft Heinz downtown in Chicago, and I'm really helping lead launching new food products that are healthy, that cater to people that are in Oprah's book club through the Oh That's Good food line that she just partnered with Kraft Heinz. And Greenhouse is just very special to me because as an only child that went through so much that never had my family support because I was deemed as being too good or, being the first one in the family to go to college and then, my family appearing as though I changed. It just really helped me really obtain and identify who I was as an individual. And what else am I doing outside of my day-to-day at Kraft Heinz? So I just recently finished up a 6-month fellowship with a very well-known foundation. And I actually stood on the corner in some very dangerous neighborhoods of Chicago, really trying to understand how can I and a group of 3 other people that I've never met before go in and make that impact in Chicago. So standing in Inglewood, standing in Inglewood, standing in Austin, standing in Little Village where a little girl just got shot on Halloween. my group was really able to kind of create a project where we're going into Chicago public school systems, working with teachers to teach high school seniors how to gain a lot of financial wellness when it comes to credit, when it comes to budgeting, and when it comes to investing. Those are 3 ways that we've identified that a lot of students just need to be able to get through college and be able to have a chance at life and success. So I'm here tonight. I come to all of these. You guys may have seen me before. I really appreciate you guys being here tonight, learning about Hasibe and I and Greenhouse Scholars. It means the world to me that Greenhouse believed in me at a time when no one in my family, not even my father, believed in me to walk out. And one thing about Greenhouse is they've always showed up and been that person leading me on. So my personal ask tonight, if you can't, be monetarily involved with Greenhouse Scholars, please sign up to be a mentor. Please sign up to be in our professional directory. There are a lot of kids out here just like me that may have even been in worse situations. One of my very close friends, Swami, was in the foster care system, and he prevailed at U of I with me same year, and now he's a nurse up in Milwaukee. We just need people that we can reach out to learn, to really help guide us in ways that we don't really, or we've never really had that guidance. So if anything, please do even sign up to review the scholarship applications. I sit on that board, and it's a very unique opportunity to learn about someone's story on paper, and when we invite them in, we really go deep and learn about how they truly prevailed. And I think that's really the overall mission of Greenhouse Scholars, helping these students like me and Hasibe and future generations be able to be a catalyst for change and get back to their communities. So I thank you guys so much.
Thank you.